they see a failed Messiah, right? So an easy explanation to posit post the unaliving of Christ is that they simply saw that there was a dead Messiah and they wanted to reconcile this. This is why we have the quote-unquote passion narrative quotations, references about the prophecies of Christ to be unalive and resurrected. It simply requires less assumption and is the easy explanation.
Did Jesus predict his death and resurrection throughout the synoptics?
No. No, I know it says that, right? But I don't believe it's historical, right?
Okay, you know what? So he didn't actually predict that. No. So let's use all criteria on Mark 8 then. So let's go to Mark 8. So
Can you respond to the argument I just gave you?
I'm good. Yes. Yeah. Using your method, historical criteria. So let's go. Let's read this. Okay. So at the end of Mark 8. Okay. So he says the Son of Man is going to be put to death, basically.
Right.
So we know. So he began to teach that the Son of Man must suffer many things, to be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again. And he said this plainly. Beautiful. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. But turning and seeing his disciples, he rebuked Peter and said, "Get behind me, Satan, for you are not setting your mind on the things, but on the things of men." So that answers your argument right then and there. They didn't believe him because they didn't expect that in their background culture, but he said it plainly. They're going to kill me.
Just
so
two questions. Wait, two questions. Is the Old Testament adamant on a unaliving of the Messiah?
Yeah, okay.
Real quick. Yeah. Beautiful. It's clear, right? Beautiful. Is the New Testament clear about the Messiah is going to be unalived? Is that clear?
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful. So when it comes to the disciples, if it is clear to them, and again, you bringing us this example of explaining away how they wouldn't be surprised, or they would be surprised, is irrelevant, because that's the very thing in question. The expectation is that they wouldn't be surprised. Why? Because according to you, the Old Testament and New Testament teaches that it's going to happen. Yeah. Right?
Fallible man.
Let me finish. So if it is the case that he was crucified, would that increase their belief in Christ or decrease it?
Oh, well, the answer to that is it would increase it. Now, let me tell you why.
So why did they reject it?
Let me tell you why.